Welcome back, everybody. As you know, today is Freedom Day, and the main rally and celebrations that is for the president. It'll be happening in northern KwaZulu-Natal in an area called Manguzi. That, of course, is where the president and the deputy president are expected to be. The focus of today is really on crime. That's what the president and deputy president want to focus on. Now, if some of you know where Manguzi is in northern KwaZulu-Natal, it's about 15 kilometers from the Mozambican border. It's around the Cozy Bay area. Let's take a look at this insert just to give you a little bit of background as to Manguzi. All right, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any sound on that particular insert, so we'll try and get that one to you once again. Well, what we can tell you, and I'm going to put my tongue around this, the Umhlabuyalingana Municipality, oh, you must be laughing at me, that local municipality is situated in one of the most remote corners of our country, in a rural area where, despite challenges, there are high development potentials through its competitive advantages, with a unique and diverse tourism destination. It's known for its unspoiled natural and cultural attractions and the world-famous conservation areas, including the Isimangaliso Wetland Park. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, but right now let's go back to Palesa, who is there. She's broadcasting from Manguzi, and she'll tell us exactly what to expect with one of her guests. Good morning to you again, Palesa.
All right, thank you very much, Leanne. Once again, it's a very good morning to you. We're still coming to you live from Umhlabuyalingana local municipality. We are in the KwaZulu-Natal province for the 23rd celebration of the Freedom Day. This is where President Jacob Zuma is expected to come and deliver his keynote address later this morning. But as Leanne said, this municipality that we are at this morning is situated in one of the most remotest corners of our country. Let us just take the conversation further in terms of the economic development of this area and tourism to see how it is contributing to the socio-economic empowerment of this municipality. I am joined by Sibusiso Bukhosini. He is the municipal manager at Umhlabuyalingana Municipality. Good morning to you, Baba, and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Palesa. Good morning, and good morning to the viewers.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Like I said, that this municipality is situated in one of the most remotest areas here in South Africa. Tell us more about this area for someone who's never been here.
All right, thank you, Palesa. This municipality is Umhlabuyalingana local municipality, which is one of the 5 municipalities under Umkhanyabude district. The Umkhanyabude district is about 12,818 square kilometers, and this municipality, Umhlabuyalingana, is about 3,613. So this is Umhlabuyalingana municipality. It is next to the Mozambique border as well as Swaziland, but very close to the Mozambique border. It is surrounded by a number of protected areas, which makes it to be more a tourist destination. We have tourist attractions in the form of Isimangaliso Wetland Park Authority, but the park itself has a number of activities that it delivers for tourism purposes. One of the key issues that or activities that it produces is that we've got the turtle watching, where turtles are coming from either Madagascar or Australia. There's a season where these turtles come to South Africa, and this is the area where they come. And most tourists will come here specifically to have a look at those turtles. It's big turtles.
Now, when these tourists come to this area, where do they sleep, Baba? Because honestly, we drove for 5 hours this morning. We had to leave our hotel just after 1 o'clock to be here on time. We slept 5 hours away. That is at Mpangeni. What is happening? Where's Agalani? EP accommodation la?
Well, I think, Palisa, as you correctly say, we still have a challenge in as far as the issue of tourist accommodation, but we do have lodges in the area. The problem is that we do not have hotels. However, I think the problem dates back from the apartheid era, in a sense that we had serious problems in terms of the service delivery backlogs, i.e. the issue of electricity. So no one would want to come and invest in an area where there's a challenge of electricity. However, one must say, through the intervention of the national government, we are now beginning to see some light, because as we speak right now, there's a substation which is KZN, which is known as, and which was named after Manguzi Tembe, Mzimba Tembe. It's going to be Mzimba Tembe substation. That is going to unlock a lot of economic potential in the area. And I want to believe that through that, we are now going to see a lot of development. That's where the issue of the hotels is going to be dealt with accurately.
Not just hotels, even big businesses. I remember when we got here yesterday, we were even struggling to find something to eat. So there isn't really much. We were even struggling to find a filling station. It looks like there's only how many? Just 2 in this area.
Yeah, there's only 2 filling stations in Manguzi. The other one is in Mbazwana as you come from Umhlabuyalingana side on the R22. The other one is in Skemelele as you come from Jozini. So those are the areas. But as you correctly say, as the municipality, what we've done is we have developed something called the Spatial Development Framework. And in that process, we have identified 3 towns, which is Manguzi, Mbazwana, and Skemelele. At the moment, we are concentrating in Mbazwana and Manguzi. And what we're doing in those 2 towns is we're trying to formalize those 2 towns. And we want now to create an enabling environment for business to take its place. And those issues that you're raising in the form of the restaurants and your filling stations, that is going to be addressed through that process.
And the issue of job creation, talk to us about the number of people perhaps that are employed in this area, because as we were driving from the airport at Richards Bay through into this area, you see a whole lot of people on the sides of the roads selling pineapples, selling bananas, fruits and vegetables. Are the people of this area employed?
See, the unemployment rate is still very high in the area. A lot of people here are living from subsistence farming in the main, but there's also informal trading which is happening a lot in the area, which makes people to survive in the area. So what I'm saying is that once we unlock this economic potential through addressing the service delivery issues in the form of electricity and water in the main, we will then begin to see investors flocking in the area, and that is going to create employment opportunities. In the meantime, government is the main employer in the area, and that is why you see a lot of people unemployed. Because
not just people, even children. Children were selling nuts on the streets as we came here during school hours. A quick one on this one. What is happening in terms of children going to school in this area?
They are going to school. They are going to school. It's just that at times, because of the poverty levels in the area, they would go to sell on behalf of their mothers in some instances, but they do go to school. Yeah.
No, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for coming through.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much, Pali.
Thank you very much indeed. That is Zbusisobu Kosini. He is the municipal manager at Umhlabuyalingana Municipality. That is where we are this morning for the Freedom Day celebration. Let's take a break here on Morning Live. We'll be back right after this.